Hey everyone, this is Black 6 from BZPower coming at you with another set review. This time we're looking at 79016 Attack on Lake Town from the Hobbit, the Battle of Five Armies line of sets. This set did come out in 2014, but since the movie is still very much in theaters, I figured it would still be okay to take a look at and still probably on the forefront of many people's minds. So taking a look at the box, we see there is a main structure here, including an archway with a tower. It's got a crossbow type structure, maybe a ballista you might call it. We've got Bard, his son Bane, Toriel, and a couple of orcs. Taking a closer look, in the bottom left it calls out those 5 minifigs and also the new spring-loaded shooter. As you can see, this set contains 313 pieces. It retails for about $30 in the US. On the top we see the minifigs again, actual size. Going on to the back, we see a bunch of the play features. So again, calling out the new spring-loaded shooter. You can twirl these barrels around for some reason. Let's see, calling out the weapons. It looks like a trap door, a ladder that you can knock off and let the orcs fall into the water. So a lot of stuff going on. One of the other things to note is that this box is pretty glossy. You've probably seen the lights reflecting off of it more so than most normal LEGO sets. It seems that LEGO tends to reserve the glossy boxes for the licensed themes such as Star Wars, The Hobbit, and the Lego Movie, which technically is a licensed theme. They have to license that from Warner Brothers. So that kind of makes him pop more on the shelf and definitely makes this guy stand out and really shine. But enough of the outside. Let's take a look at what is inside. All right, so we have got a couple bags of pieces, 1 and 2, individually numbered. We have got the instruction manual, features the same art that we saw on the front of the box. Wasn't sure if there were going to be any stickers in this set. It looks like there are not, so that's always nice. Since this is a smaller set, we do not get a nice bagged instruction manual with a cardboard backing to keep it from folding up. They do show that what each bag builds. Got, looks like some pretty straightforward instructions going on here. Nothing too out of the ordinary. So going to the end, we've got the part inventory. Then we've got some advertisements for the other sets. So we've got the Necromancer set. We've got, looks like, the Battle of Five, I believe this is the Battle of Five Armies, and then the set with Smaug. I forget the name of that one offhand. But the other sets in the Battle of Five Armies lines. Then of course LEGO wants you to buy all of the sets so you can get all of the minifigs. Okay LEGO, you won me over, I have bought all of them. And on the back of course, you can win. So let's take a closer look at the pieces now. Alright, so here we have the contents of the 2 bags. Split them up to the main contents and then the contents of the smaller bags in between, since there are only 2 bags. Pretty easy to do. Taking a look at the smaller pieces of the first bag, you see we've got some of the minifig heads in here. We'll take a closer look at those later. We've got these nice gold window frames. That one has, oops, that one's gone now. Nice gold window frames. We've got the bow, a couple Technic bits, some swords, some tiles, plates. One thing that did stand out to me was a black Borak eye. Really cool to see that piece still in circulation. We've got a nice silver fish, of course, because it's Lake Town. Some nice Technic pieces. I remember when these used to have little ridges on them and would interlock together. Looking at the main bigger pieces, we've got quite a few plates in reddish brown, of course. Gotta make up the majority of the set somehow. We've got some nice arch pieces, some blue plates, because of course we're in Lake Town, there has to be water. We've got this 1x4x3 frame in earth green. That's only available in 3 sets, so it's kind of rare. And we've got what is, I believe, considered an inverted roof tile in reddish brown, only available in 2 sets. So another uncommon piece in here. Other than that, not too much stands out. Moving on to the second bag, we've got this string piece, which is apparently only available in 3 sets. So I thought that was interesting. Most of the other pieces here not very unique. We've got a couple different types of bows. We have the longer bow here, and we have the the older style bow. Lots of little pieces, some Technic bits, some skid plates. Nothing too exciting going on there. Moving on to the last tray, we do have the new missile launcher, so the 1x4 brick that has the hole in it, and the new missile piece. This is the only set where the missile comes in black. So that's unique to this set, and that's kind of cool. So of course, the missile goes in there, and then you push down on it, and it fires a good bit. We've got some more frames in here, some wedge plates, some bricks. We've got the 1x1x3 dark brown brick. This is the only set this is available in, so that's kind of interesting. We've got some, I believe, 1x1x5 reddish brown bricks. We've got some curved slopes. We'll look at the minifig pieces later. But, a good variety, especially in reddish brown. You can see a lot of that, and some nice earth green. So if you're looking for some pieces in those colors, not a bad set. But nothing really here that's, particularly standing out. But still a good variety, and no complaints as of yet. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and build the set. And here we've got the finished set. So I want to start off by talking about how this fits into the Hobbit movies. So if you have not seen the second and third Hobbit movies, I would suggest you stop listening or fast forward a few minutes and till we get past the spoilers. So I was kind of confused when I looked at this set after seeing the third movie, since the third movie begins with the orcs seen here leaving Lake Town, since they had attacked in the second movie, The Desolation of Smaug. So I believe what this set is trying to do is combine the aspects of the second and third movie, since in the foreground here you've got the orcs that are kind of raiding Lake Town, and Toriel who helps fend them off. But then you also have Bane and Bard, who are crucial in the third movie when Smaug attacks and they end up taking him out. So I think it's kind of a mishmash of the those two scenes from the movies. And I don't think it would have made sense to just make to make two Lake Town sets. One from the second movie, one from the third. So, I don't have a major complaint about that. Just a little confusing, and the inclusion of the orcs in Toriel doesn't make too much sense. I suppose if they had wanted to focus just on the third movie, instead of having the boat, the little boat here, and the orcs, they could have had a slightly larger boat and included the Master of Lake Town and his aide, and maybe some other Lake Town villagers, and that would have been cool to get some more kind of peasants in the set. But anyway, I do like the set, and I enjoyed building it. There's a lot of interesting little design elements that we'll take a look at. But let's start by taking a look at the minifigs. So all of these minifigs are unique to this set in some way. So they may have parts that were included in other sets, but in these combinations they are unique. So we've got one of the hunter orcs. Got a nice printed torso and legs there, one side face there, no back face. The back of his torso is printed. I do like this kind of mohawk hair piece. That's pretty nifty, and I believe not too commonly found. Then we've got a second orc who I believe is mostly the same, exactly the same. So yeah, he's got the exact same printing jobs, I believe, on the front and back, and no back-sided head. The main difference between these two guys is one has the scimitar and one has the bow and arrow and the quiver. Next we have Toriel, who did come in one of the first wave of Hobbit sets, the Attack from Mirkwood Spiders, but has a different torso and legs in this set. So she comes with a nice bow and arrow. She's got a hairpiece that with the printed elf ears on. That's pretty nice. She's got an angry face here and a slightly upset face there. You can see on the back some nice printing on the back there, and she's got some nice printing on her torso and legs. And I believe there is a third set that she comes in as well that is escaping me right now. Or I think maybe only two, and Bard comes in 3 sets. That's probably more like it. So here we've got Bard. Again, this printing job exclusive to this set. He's got the nice long coat that starts on the top and continues down to his legs with the little fur accents on there, and the inner coat or inner shirt that does the same. He's got a kind of concerned expression there. Hairpiece with the nice sideburns on the back. He's got an angry face with some gray stuff on it. I'm not sure what that is supposed to be in the context of the movie. Maybe just some dirt and mud, and a nice printing job on the back there as well. Alright, and finally we have got Bane, son of Bard, who's got a nice little smile there, some nice curly red hair. On the back, he also has some mud on him, and he's looking much more upset. Nice print job on the back. Squeeze those legs a little bit. Nice print job on the back with some buttons and the fur, and on the front, that continues with the nice fur pattern and the inner shirt. So some great minifigs. I think they got they have some good patterns that can be used in different custom creations. Good inclusions there by Lego. Again, as far as if they make sense in the set or not, if they were indeed trying to combine these scenes from the 2 movies, then yes, it does make sense. So moving on to the main set itself, we do have this little boat for Toriel. Kind of pathetic, not much to say there. I guess it works. I'm not sure it would really needed to be included, although I guess because they have the arch here, you need to have something to go through there. And it is, after all, Lake Town, and there are boats, every other foot as you walk through. So look at the main set here. I do really like how it came out. I think they capture the aesthetic of Lake Town pretty well. And there's definitely some nice building techniques in here. So I like the bell tower here. So with they use the wedge plates and some clip and bar hinges to fasten that in such a shape, and it's pretty sturdy. If you go on the back, you can see kind of how that's constructed, and you can also see that there is a bell underneath here. Action feature spoiled there. So you can see there's a bell here which does play a part in the movie. As far as the interiors go, there's not too much going on in here, but it's not too shabby. Going back to the front, we've got the crossbow with the black arrow that can tilt up and down, so that's pretty nice, and of course that fires. And you do get a second arrow for when you inevitably lose the first one. So moving on, we've got the door into the little area we have. We have this nice little lamp detail here, which I guess, oh no, it does not block the shutters, so that's nice, and I really like the detail. So if you go and take these 1x1 trans orange round plates and stick them in here, we'll see a play feature. So when you open the door, you can see that if I had this flat, it would have dumped them on whoever's underneath. So that's accomplished by just some Technic axles there, and it's really cool because when the door is closed, it holds it up. When you open the door, gravity drags it down. So I don't necessarily remember that happening in the movie. If it did, it was definitely the second one, which it's been a while since I've seen, so it's very possible that I just forgot about it. Other details to note, I do like the wood planks here at an angle, nice touch. We have a nice little railing on the bridgeway. I do like the snow details you have, here and on the roof and on the step there. It's a nice touch. Onto the smaller half, we've got a little ladder so you can climb up. We've got this crane here, which goes up and down, and then you can spin it around. Not too exciting. Little clip here that I assume you're supposed to put one of the bows and arrows on. Turning it around, we've got a lever here, and when you push down on this lever, that knocks off the ladder. So if one of the orcs is trying to get up into the tower, you can knock him off and keep him from getting in. So quite a variety of play features, definitely a lot you can do with the set. As mentioned, it seems to combine two different scenes from the movie. So while you do not get Smaug in the set, if you have a dragon from one of the older castle sets, or if you have Smaug from the larger Hobbit set, you can recreate the death of Smaug when Bard and Bane take him down, or you can recreate when the orcs are raiding Lake Town as well. So I definitely enjoy that you kind of have the possibility of recreating two scenes. I do really like the set. As far as the play features, I think the barrel not too great, but I guess it's all right. The boat's a little lame, but I definitely like the crossbow. I like the wall and ladder falling off, and I really like the little flame dropper or whatever that's supposed to be. So definitely all nice little features that make for some great play value, and I think the set's pretty well designed. It has some nice little details and things as well. So all in all, for $30, 313 pieces, it's a good price per part ratio. You get 5 unique minifigures, help you build up your orc army, get some of the main characters from the movie, namely Bard and Toriel, and a bunch of good pieces as well. So definitely would recommend the set if you're a fan of the movie, or just looking for a set with some nice play value. As always, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. As always, you can check out the full review on BZPower, where we have got pictures and more descriptions of the set you see here. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel so you can get all the latest videos as soon as we post them. And finally, make sure you visit BZPower.com, where we've got tons more set reviews, LEGO news, and some very active discussion forums talking about all the 2015 sets coming out, and especially Bionicle, Legends of Chima, and Ninjago. But any LEGO theme is fair game, so come on, discuss the LEGO sets, share your creations, and enjoy being part of the community. Hope to see you guys there. Thanks again for watching. Talk to y'all next time.